Forza has always been one of my favorite video game series in the world, and when I heard about the first Forza Horizon game, I got really excited because it was, in my eyes, the love child between what I thought was the perfect simcade experience where the cars feel realistic enough that the car lover in me is happy, but gamey enough that I enjoy it. I can still play video games and feel like I'm having fun with an experience. And now you're putting it into an open world environment where I get to do crazy stuff, and it makes me feel like a little gamer girl because I can do goofy shit like this. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the appeal of the Forza Horizon series for me. It's the physics that I love, if a bit toned down from the mainline series, but coupled with open world freedom. And the thing is, we're 5 games deep now. This is a concept that we've seen before, we've seen it repeated, and though Forza Horizon is the king at it, it's time to talk about how Forza Horizon 5 compares to its competition, which is ironically the other Forza Horizon games. Nobody does this better than this series. So, let me give you a little bit of a standard as to what I thought of previous Forza Horizon games so that you may have different opinions than me based on those games, but at least you'll know where I'm coming from. I liked the first game. I thought it was a really cool concept to drop the Forza Horizon or Forza series in an open world game, but it lacked a few features. It definitely did, and so it kept it from really being an S-tier game. 2, in my opinion, was the best Forza Horizon game. It had the best map, it had the best sound, and it didn't have seasons and some of those innovations that we've seen a little bit later, but I thought best map, best sound, Forza feel, it was just peak Forza Horizon. 3 was alright, 4 was good with the addition of seasons, but the map was distinctly lacking in 4, and something that I thought was the biggest weakness of 3 and especially 4 was the sound design. Sound design for video games is a big thing for me, and I did not like the way that Forza Horizon 4 sounded at all, but I am happy to report that Forza Horizon 5 has fixed the hell out of it. They have a new sound design. It sounds pretty much on par with Forza Horizon 2 at this point, if not better at times. Like, it just sounds great. Obviously, I can't play any of the soundtrack either, but the soundtrack, it was alright, it was okay. You can use Spotify, which is usually what I like to do, okay, is use Spotify or Apple Music, whatever, while I play video games, so that's what I choose to do, but I listen to the soundtrack a little bit. There's some good stuff on there. If you care about that, I thought it was pretty decent. But ultimately, Forza Horizon 5 is more Forza Horizon with a few decisions that I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, you still have all of the set pieces like races against planes and all that. Jumping out of planes is the intro of the game. I mean, my goodness, they just keep on ramping up the wild stuff, which is fine, but where I draw the line is where we start adding Fortnite dances and all that and buying outfits. That's just not me. That ain't it for me. That's not what I look for in the Forza Horizon games. Maybe that doesn't bother you, but I'm out here just trying to speak my truth, trying to give you exactly what I thought and my unfiltered opinion. I'm not a big fan of that. Adding some freaking dances to Forza, no, not for me, not for me. Now, full disclosure, they did add some online features, but we didn't really test them that much because it's an early copy and ain't nobody really playing, okay? There's not that many people playing on here, so we didn't play a whole lot of online. So just keep in mind that most of my opinions are based largely on the single-player experience, and they just, depending on what you want out of Forza, this could be somewhat boring for you because, yes, the world is fantastic. They did a beautiful job representing Mexico, building a wonderful map to race on, long highways for highway battles, all that stuff. There's drift sections, there's everything in this map. It is really good, but it's kind of the same. They added some Fortnite dances and not much else, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. For me, I feel like it's a little repetitive, And for somebody else, they might be like, no, actually, that's exactly what I want out of Forza. Don't change the formula of Horizon. Just keep it as is. If you're in the camp of that, you are going to love Forza Horizon 5 because it's just more great stuff. Now, obviously, early copy, so we did see some glitches. I don't know if they're going to be fixed at launch, but we did see some screen tearing. We did see some AI cars popping in and out of existence out of nowhere for no reason. It's not like we were messing with the camera or anything. It just happened. Like, they just phase in and out of existence. So if they could promptly fix that, that would be fantastic. Other than that, the game seems to be running smoothly, and I don't really have any major issues with it. A little bit worried about where the direction it's going, you know, with the whole adding dances and stuff. Like, it's not a huge deal. I just want to point that out, that if they keep going down that road, that might end up turning ugly. But Forza Horizon 5, to me, is just, it's typical Forza Horizon 5. They didn't take that many risks. They just kind of said, you know what, let's build a beautiful game world, give you another Forza Horizon game, and they did a really good job with it. If that's what you want, you're going to love this game. If you wanted something a little bit more innovative, you might not see it here, but overall, to me, I'm not going to give it a number, but I can tell you, if you love Forza Horizon games, you're going to love this one. So, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for my review of Forza Horizon 5. You know what to do, man. Hit the links, all that stuff. Click like, subscribe. I don't really care. I just wanted to come out here and speak my truth. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it can help you. And yeah, Forza Horizon 5. I'm going to leave now, and I'm going to go build a Ford Transit into a drift car. Bye.